Hi, smart investors. It's your favorite kalioorabelema, and I'm here again, like to give you a smart move, right? So, as the video entails, leveling up your 20s. Yeah, you know the drill. Because we don't want to be caught in a web of property, and we don't want to be caught in a web where we don't even know what our future entails, right? So that is why we need all these smart moves, to scale up our financial game. So before we begin, please kindly like, comment, share, and also subscribe. Yeah, so to begin, we're going to be hearing the story of Tolulope Solutions, this beautiful lady, how she made smart moves, smart investment in her 20s, and how she has been able to eat up from the chunk of real estate. So to begin, let's hear what she says.
Did that as well as a couple. This time the money was much more because now we bought in Lekki, Lagos. Where I bought as a single person was in Abuja, but it was closer to the outskirts, so it was like closer to Nasarawa. But I mean, if you know anything about Abuja, almost everywhere in Abuja is like heavy in terms of. That's why I would have bought it for that amount back then.
Like, like, are you saying the smart move she made? Like, she bought a land in Abuja close to Nasarawa. Wow. I know some of you may be thinking or saying, okay, why didn't she buy a land in the middle of Abuja, or maybe at least in Lube or somewhere? But that's what she could afford at the moment, and she took the bull by the horn. And you can see her face light up when she's talking about her return of investment. So if you want to level up your 20s, you have to make smart moves like she did. Like, if you are that smart investor, this is for you. But if you're not, like, well, take up this opportunity. Buy that land today. Like, there are so many properties now selling for 500,000 naira, 550, and they're on promo prices. And you're like, you don't want to stay like an outskirt of the state, maybe River State. You don't want to buy Igboeche, you don't want to buy Ipabara. Like in Lagos, you don't want to buy Bejileki, you don't want to buy Ekpe. It's still outskirts. Are you kidding me? And that's what your budget can afford. Why not take the bull by the horn and just buy that property and surprise yourself in the future, because your return of investment is going to be massive. And one thing about real estate is that there is no price tag on it. When you buy this property, anything you wish to sell it, you sell it at that moment. Nobody is putting a price tag on your land. Nobody is putting a price tag on that property. So if you're here thinking, I have time, in 2 years time, I'm gonna buy, that's how you're gonna and you're not gonna do anything. That's why you should take up this opportunity now. You can see what she did. She bought a land in Abuja close to Nasawara. You too can buy a land at an outskirts of a state. It does not really matter. What matters is the return of investment. Take up this opportunity now. Don't allow 200,000, 300,000 naira, 400,000 naira sitting in your bank for nothing when there are properties like this that you can quickly buy and get your return of investment fast. Wow. So let's still listen to her. Let's still listen to her to get more smart moves.
We had the option to pay in installments. It was a lot of money, I can't even lie. But it was worth it because that installmental payment was there, right? So imagine that you have maybe a 400,000 naira land, and I'm just talking about like that's like maybe the least you can see in like outskirts or even in your little hometown, right? You'd be shocked, like you guys, you'll be shocked. Let me not even go into details. You'll be shocked when I hear about the value of some of these lands or someone who bought land at this time and is reselling for this amount. I'm just like, wow, it's even biblical. Let me tell you, like, the Bible says that a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Having said that, don't sleep on that.
Did you hear that? Like, payment plan has been saving lives again and again and again and again. Like, you can see the smart move of payment plan. You should not sleep on this, because payment plan is not a debt trap. Most people love to pay properties outright, right? but it's not a crime paying property for a property like in installments. In installment, like it's not a crime to pay property in installment. So you have to take the bull by the horn. I have a client, right, that anytime a property pops up, she'll be like, oh, I would really love to get this, I would really love to get that. It's over a year now and she has not gotten anything because according to her, she wants to pay outright, right? She has half of the money, but she's still waiting for it to be complete. While she waits, the money is being used for something else, not to buy the property. So this has lingered for a while. And anytime you tell her or expose her to payment plans, she'll be like, no, I just want to pay outright. I know that perception that we have, especially in Africa, we don't really pay for property like with payment plans. It's always on the go, outright, outright. But this is a beautiful opportunity that most real estate companies are giving outright payments. Sorry, payment plan, not outright payment plan. So why will you shut the door on yourself? Why not take this opportunity and say, okay, there is a payment plan available and I can do this within 3 months. I can do this within 1 to 6 months. I can do this within 1 to 12 months. And I'm securing my future. So if you want to level your 20s, grab payment plan, like take hold of it. Take hold of it. I know that is a time for you to, invest in other things, get skills, certifications and all that. I may not be able to pay outright. Grab payment plan. Grab payment plan. Change your outlook on payment plan. Take the bull by the horn. You can see what she did, and she's happy owning a home now. She's happy owning a property now, even in Lagos. So take up this opportunity, level up your 20s. So let's continue with the video.
If you also, do even like already build properties, that's even another level, because that gives us rent, right? And month on month we're getting rent from that. It's just passive income. Is now passive because somebody is going to work to pay you. So I think it's really wise, to invest. It's a little bit different in this part of the world, in North America, because obviously there's a mortgage system and stuff. But even that is very, what's mortgage system if it is not pay small? They're literally giving you mortgage over a period of time for you to repay. So whether you're home or abroad, whatever that means to you, please consider it. You might feel like, oh, I didn't have the right amount or whatever. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. Look for like really legit realtors and people who sell lands and properties that you can approach them and say, okay, hey, what's your strategy? What's your approach? Are you able to allow me pay in installments and things like that? If you work with a government parastatal like I did, even there are like associations or like groups within, that establishment that enable you to pay in bits for things like that. So good luck. But land and property is a must. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep.
Okay, so the last point for you to level up your 20s is looking for a reliable realtor or real estate consultant that can advise you on the best property to buy. Like that cannot be overemphasized. I tell you the truth for the fact, because they will help you to enlighten you about developed areas, developing areas, and underdeveloping areas, so that you don't make mistakes when you're buying this property. And as you know, I'm your favorite realtor. You can contact me. My number is on the screen. And surely, I'm going to give you the best advice when it comes to properties, in Nigeria. Yes. So don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this beautiful piece of information. Share it. Subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if this has helped you. Until I see you in the next one, make the smart moves like Tolulope Solutions.